in game 4. Cooley will chip it in. Nate Schmidt, the former Golden Knights, Stanley Cup winner with the Florida Panthers. Centering pass from Cooley, and Gunther, and Hart comes up with a save. Golden Knights led this series 1-0. Utah won game 2 and game 3. Vegas won game 4 in overtime. Utah wins a faceoff. Shot zipped wide by Keller off the backboards. They score! John Marino jumping into the play and cashing in on the doorstep. Utah with a 1-0 lead.
Well, this is the top line with Keller and Schmaltz out there. Bates Marino. Schmaltz wins. See Keller, he's at the top of your screen, and now he's going to sift this puck through, and right off the end wall is Marino.
Set face-off play, not necessarily designed to go off the end wall, but certainly to have Marino activated at the net. And he finds it under the glove, over the pad.
That isn't pass for Theodore. Theodore back to Eichel. Eichel spins away from Stenley. Trying to work it to the front. Looking to connect with Hurdle on his second attempt. Chopped away from him. Dorofeev scores!
You can tell here as Vegas is working to get this puck. Good job by Hurdle. Another guy that's got to get going. He hasn't won many of these battles, but here he finds this puck. It's a bouncing puck and puts it in the right area. To speed that you can catch some odd man rushes.
Anderson carries it deep around the net. Anderson activating, wraparound save, Pavelka. Picked off by Hannafin. And up the far wall, Golden Knights looking for a way out. Finally chipped back to the red line. Krause is on it with Sergachev to send it deep. Around it goes for Clayton Keller. Centering. Krause scores! Lawson Krause! Blocker side on Carter Hart. Utah retakes the lead.
It ends up coming to the middle, but they've had good composure with the puck. You can tell they're not running around. How about this play by Keller? This is a smart player and great timing by Krause. Here's this play, Keller. One motion. Little peek here, and then right to the middle of the ice. You can see Krause is in a perfect position to support that. So you got deflected there off Stone stick. In this series for them to get low and then get that zone spread out.
Shots this period 6-3. Utah nearly a steal by Stenlund. Gathered in by Theodore. He'll race down to the goal line. Center. Score! Dorofeev! And we're tied again.
And it's a party in here right now. Good job by Barbashev on the wall to help out. Now Theodore almost loses it. But here he gets his feet moving away from Stenlund. And a beautiful little play that ends up on Dorofeev's stick. And he has no idea that goes in. You can see left alone for 1 second, and that's all he needs.
Beautiful reaction by Dorofeev. Gets it to the...
We'll bank it deep. Pavelka gave it up. Stone steers it to the back. Theodore waits, fires, scores!
Quick goals here by the Vegas Golden Knights. They haven't been able to get their forecheck going in this second period, but here's the gift. Pavelka just hands it to Stone. And you can see what happens here in front of the net. Look at all the bodies there. If Pavelka looks one way, that puck comes the other. He's peeking to his left. Now that great screen by Marner in front. He's got to go back the other way. And it goes right by him.
Pavelka making a save. Hannafin plays it to the back. And a broken stick from Howden. Breakaway for Schmaltz. He'll move in on Hart. Nick Schmaltz. Saved by Hart. Schmaltz gets it back. Fires high and wide.
And it's going to be a broken stick right there at the top of the zone. And here comes Schmaltz. Good speed. He checked to see what was open.
Tanev off the bench as the Mammoth start a change. Sergachev across. Tanev out in front. Hard on top of it.
Period.
Yeah.
They didn't have the puck. They were slapping it around. As you look at Tanev again on our AT&T connected cam.
Tie up here. Now loses out. Hoisted back to neutral ice. Mammot steps up. It's a 2-on-1. Gunther scores! We're tied again! Dylan Gunther rifles it home, and it's 3-3.
And speed team, and this is just going to be a simple play to get it out of the zone. It's a flip. You can see that puts Hanifin in a 50-50 puck, and as he comes out of it, Gunther gets away, and what a shot by him, just kissing off that crossbar.
Another option, right, to defuse a forward-checking team.
Hayden tied up with Lozon. Cancels him effectively. Utah holds it in. Schmidt to the middle. Stenlund for Tanev. It squibs off of Hart and wide.
By Stenlund to set him up. He goes against the grain there around the defense. His stick broke. Barbashev gave him his, and now they're going to get a clear. How about this?
Steal by Stone. Partial breakaway. Stone off of Vejmelka's glove.
Right there, a little confusion at the line. Here he goes. He's got a long stick, keeps that way out in front of him, and he tries to bring it from his backhand to his forehand, and this soft flip against the grain. He almost had it there.
Borzak on the pitch, and now a push from the Golden Knights in their top line. Peterka lost out along the wall. Second effort. Utah breaks it out. 2-on-1. Kerfoot and Carcone. Carcone scores! What a pass! What a finish! Utah takes the lead!
By the D, you can see a little aggressive from the blue line from the Vegas Golden Knights, and just to set up here as Carcone shifts himself into a shooting position.
And that's what Utah does on the attack. They're always going to make the extra pass.
Anderson, quick up. Utah changing. Eichel in over the line. He'll stop up. Beat it rink wide away from Riley Smith. Final minute of the third. Vegas trailing by one. Theodore across. Eichel shot. Save. Rebound. Score! Dorofeev!
And the one time they did, Utah gets set up as Vegas enters, and it's Eichel with the shot, and right on the spot, it's Dorofeev, his third of the night.
Jack Eichel with a shooting mentality. Riley Smith occupying space in a defender. Pavel Dorofeev becoming Pavel Dorofeev with the hat trick. Wow.
Pavel Dorofeev with the first postseason hat trick for the overtime. Around it goes. Sissons goes after it. They'll play it to the back. From games 5 through 7, all those years in Toronto, no goals. Eichel, rink wide. Dorofeev wants a fourth. Vejmelka says no.
And Vejmelka there, confident glove.
No tip of the webbing there. That was all.
On for Marino. Marino with his first career playoff goal early in the game. Keller down the wing looking for a stick. Marino put it right on. Big save by Hart.
Right in the head. And Marino back across the crease. You can see Carter Hart alert on that one. Tried to scoop.
And Eichel couldn't field it. They'll leave the zone anyway. And then Eichel with the steal. Coming in short-handed. Save Vejmelka. And he covers.
Here he is. He's going to make a play, and there it just slips off his backhand. And then Jack Eichel with the best opportunity in overtime. He's on a breakaway here. Gets it to his forehand and tries to slide it 5.
Marner takes it to the wall, killing more clock. 20 seconds left on this Utah power play. Vegas off ice, an aggressive stance. Steal by Howden. Scores!
Well, unsuspecting pressure here. As Utah just trying to get that puck off the wall and make a play for a breakout, but no, Marner and Howden